Let me know if you can hear me. I am getting kind of frustrated with the technology tonight and always. Isn't technology supposed to make our lives better? Do you think technology's made your life better? Because I don't think it's made my life better. In fact, I think it's kind of been a problemo. What do you think? No, I don't see anybody. Okay. I'm looking at my own stuff here. Hello, hello. Can anybody hear me? Can you see me? Good Lord. Trying to watch my own show here. And it is not working out very well at all. I'm going to pull my phone over here. See if that's a little bit better. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you see me? I'm having trouble with it too. Happy Tuesday, Larry. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Let me know. Welcome to the beach report. All right, that's great. Good, good, good. Awesome. Hi, animal. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm trying to look at it on my monitor phone and I'm not even having any luck with that. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I'm so happy to see you guys. Been having big technical difficulties today, but I also have really good news. Like, really good news. Like, the best news I could have hoped for. So, let me know if you guys, I'm going to wait till the other people come on. Where's everybody? I had like 10 people before. I know. What about this? How about the ambiance of that sunset? The sun just set, so we've got some cotton candy skies going on here. Oh, look, we've got a dog in the house. Hello, puppy. So, why would this be part of a nursing home? Is that some kind of a joke because you think I'm old? What are you, 10? Hello, Ashley. How are you doing tonight? Finally, a normal person. Yeah, the sunset is kind of a weird color because there are clouds in front of it. I thought it was going to storm here, but it never did. It never did. I keep wondering why people have to be rude to strangers. Hi, Lucas. It's so good to see you. Um, Healer, that's a really weird thing to say. Just be normal, okay? Wow, and Star Brand Power thinks I'm fat. Thanks. You're a real kind person. That's great. That's great. Is that how you talk to everybody? You just rude or what? How much do you weigh? Why don't you tell us about it? I know, Lucas. Why do we have people? This is the first fat person comment I've ever had, actually. So thanks. Love feeling fat. Thank you, Big Lon. Thank you for taking away these really rude, mean people. Yeah. Oh boy, not playing any of these games. I'm so happy to see you, Melody. Oh, I know I've got a pretty good lighting tonight. And then you can see we've got some really beautiful colors out here. And I hear fish jumping around, so there's that. Yeah. I don't let strangers bother me. You can call me fat, you can call me old. See if it makes my smile any dimmer. It doesn't. They're jealous because you're happy and positive. Larry understands. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. They're showing us who they are, not who I am. Wow, these are really disgusting people. This one I can't even show you. It's so gross. Big lawn. Do what you need to do. Get rid of them. All right, I'm gonna just let the I'm gonna let my mods take over now because clearly there are a lot of people who just cannot participate in the chat tonight. So, Big Lawn, I'm gonna leave it up to you, my friend. Hi, David. Oh my gosh. Hi, Nikki. Thank you, Fatty. All right, you guys, I have amazing news I want to share with you tonight. Good. Thank you for reporting them, Larry. I appreciate that very much. Um, yeah, my teeth look fake, really. Yeah, so fake that I'm missing one. That's so great. Thank you for saying that my teeth look fake because my teeth are as real teeth can be. Oh, Darla, there you are. Boy, you're needed because the trolls are out tonight. Okay, so this one person, I think someone named Patty, thinks my teeth look really fake. You know why? Because they're beautiful, aren't they? Because they're so perfect that they look fake to you. Because you're not used to seeing real people with real teeth, are you? Would you like proof? Well, who gets fake teeth and has one missing? Is that proof enough for you? How's that? I think that's pretty good proof right there. Hello, beautiful Amy. Thank you, Big Bull. So, that is actually one of the reasons why I am so happy today. Oh, my chest is real too. Everything about me is a real person. And I don't date, Nikki. So, thanks anyway. But I'm a widow. And you don't have to hide the nasty people. I just kind of want to make fun of them tonight. Hi, Kat. No, no, go ahead and hide them, really. Um, you've had tons of work to the teeth. Well, actually, no. I have had braces when I was younger, but I haven't had any work to my teeth until until this week. Actually, next week. I am getting fake teeth. I'm going to get a bridge because I'm missing this one and I'm missing this one. And I'm so excited because I have been really interested in dentistry that is holistic. Biologic dentistry, I think is what they call it. And this is because I'm a very natural person. Patty thinks I'm so perfect that she thinks I'm fake, but she's actually jealous. And the fact is that there's nothing fake on me whatsoever. However, pretty soon I will have some fake teeth because this one, oh gosh, this has been a real problem. And I have bruxism. So what happens is I grind my teeth. That's why I lost this one, and that's why I lost this one. And my dentist said that if I don't do something about these two, that it could hurt my bone structure underneath. And that it is very important that I take care of these teeth that I have left because I'm going to lose them all if I don't do something and quick, according to my dentist. So I was like, well, that's great, but I really don't have the money for a lot of dental work. And then, you know what? I thought about it. So, my dad was a doctor, and I remember that he used to do barter things all the time. Like sometimes he would get paid in wine or he would get paid in a vacation or something. I don't know. He often did that. So I thought about the fact, oh, and I have to show you guys this sunset. Here now it's really starting to glow. Look at that. Yeah, I've never smoked crack, so it can't be that, Kenneth. Although I smoked cigarettes for several years. It's going to be July 23rd is my 20th anniversary of not smoking cigarettes. So that's great too. Hey, Asadio. We've got a lot of crazy people on tonight. So no, I've had no work done, Pat. None whatsoever. However, what I'm trying to say is that my dentist it has taken me up on my offer to do yes, thank you on my happy anniversary of not smoking 20 years. I think is pretty great. But anyway, yeah, I need the bridge. It's gonna be a fake. It's gonna be two teeth that will pop in, so it won't affect the teeth on the other side because they're gonna be removable. And the same with the tooth that's missing. Kenneth, if you're a crackhead, I feel sorry for you. I'm 60 years old. I got a lot of life left. I would not ruin it on drugs. So no. Okay, so here's the situation. Okay, so I'm gonna get what's called a flipper. So a fake tooth here that I'll be able to take out and I'll just put it in when I'm eating, when I'm doing my show. Because one of the big problems with my having this tooth removed is that it's kind of made me have a bit of a lisp. You know, you think losing a tooth, one tooth, wouldn't be such a big deal, but it really does affect you in a lot of ways. And actually, these two teeth here have really been affected too. Um, what did that person say, Lon? Something I saw something about the sad part is that something I'm good looking, but what they're jealous. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to get 3 fake teeth. And because it's a bridge, I don't think it will affect any of the teeth on either side. They just measured me up for it. I'm a dog. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you. What great people are on tonight. I gotta wonder. Okay, well, anyway, you guys don't have to look at me. You should be looking at this sunset because it is magnificent. And if I'm so ugly, I don't want to hurt anybody. Hi, Stuart. So anyway, no, I especially won't be sorry because so my dentist, he said to me that he was going to start with just the one side, you know, because of the high cost of dental work, and you know, he's like, "We'll do this to get started." And so he comes in today and he's like, "Okay, we should do both sides. We should get both of them fixed." And I'm like, "But the money." And he goes, "Don't worry about the money. You don't have to worry about it at all." And I'm like, "What does that mean?" It means that he's going to work with me. So I will be teaching everybody about dental care in your older ages, in your 60s and 70s. And I know it looks like I have a lot of money, Kenneth. That's something else I wanted to talk to you guys about. Never assume things about people. You know, it's just such a silly thing to do. Yes, it looks like I'm a rich girl and I'm going too far because you know it don't matter anyway. I'm a dog sitter. It's not my house. It's never my house. I never live in one house. I am everywhere all the time. One of the reasons is because I'm a dog sitter. I'm a house sitter. I'm a good friend. I show up and I do whatever needs to be done and then I move along. So you see me in a bunch of different places all the time. But wherever I go, you gotta guarantee that it's gonna be a beautiful place because I'm just all about being in beautiful places with cute dogs. If you don't look like a hot cup of soup and I got the flu, that is that is a really good pickup line, Jill. I've never heard that one before. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with having money, absolutely, Stuart. But you know, you shouldn't assume things about people when you don't know anything about them. And if you've been watching the Beach Report for the past 10 years, then you would know that this isn't my house and that I am a dog sitter. So I know, Obs, I don't like to explain things to jealous people. You're so right. However, I do like to point out the hypocrisy in people who assume things about other people they don't know. So it's kind of annoying. Anyway, this is Fort Lauderdale, and we've got a really pretty sunset. I'm going to move my camera over here. See if we can kind of get these colors. I just worry about my connection. I think it's not as good over here. It's kind of hard to see too. Look at that big yacht. I'll tell you what, the neighbors here, they are certainly wealthy. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see. Who doesn't love Florida? I don't know anything about that. Wait, my wife and I are not. No, wait, that was Wesley. He's funny, Darla. Put him back. That was actually funny. Wesley says, my wife and I are non sexual nudists. Would you say that place would agree with our lifestyle? Yes, if you want to be nude, you can walk around here, Wesley. Your neighbors will all see you, but if you don't care, then it should be fine. Yes, my dad was a doctor. My dad passed away in 2006, and he was a very good doctor. He was a famous plastic surgeon in Pittsburgh. Yes, all the neighbors here are rich. We're in Fort Lauderdale, Obs. This is a sunset, Mark. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. Swiftly fly the days. New Smyrna Beach. Rebecca, I've got a question. Are there really a lot of sharks in New Smyrna Beach? Because I was there a few weeks ago. Well, I was in Cocoa Beach a few weeks ago, and I wanted to go to New Smyrna and see the sharks. And my friends were like, I don't think you just see sharks when you go there. So tell me, can you see sharks when you go there? Oh, I prefer Florida. I'm not a California girl. They are that open about. I don't know, Wesley. I think the neighbors probably wouldn't appreciate people running around naked in the backyard. I don't know. I don't do that, so there's that. Ob says every time I go to Florida, I go to Fort Lauderdale. It's way better than Miami. Well, you know that's a fact. That is a dang fact. Look at that. Beautiful colors. I'm like in the worst place though. I can't see anything. I wish the yacht would move. Who says that, right? Could we just move that yacht, please? It's in my way. That's kind of funny, isn't it? All right, we're going to go into the mansion so we can have some light and some air conditioning. There you go. Yes, and this is a real mansion. It's a real beautiful mansion, too. And I feel very blessed that I can pretend. Oh, thank you, Alan. All right, can you guys see? We like to have fun on the beach report, right? Do we have fun on the beach report? I gave this one a little foot bath right before I did the show because you were Mr. I was calling you Mr. Dirty Feet, wasn't I? Okay, can you see? Can you hear? Everybody's good? Here's another one says I look Chinese. Okay, I'm a Chinese person now. All right, I'm gonna let you guys take care of the trolls. We don't need the trolls. Anyway, I'm an American girl. Well, she was an American girl raised on promises. Right? You raised on promises? You're so cute. So anyway, I wanted to let you guys know that prayers work because I've really been struggling with my problems with my teeth. And people are always commenting on my teeth because, yes, they are very beautiful. They're white. I don't know how they're so white. I do like to drink coffee. I do like to drink red wine, although I don't really do that too much anymore. It depends. I really try not to drink alcohol anymore. And and what else do I do? Well, like I said, I smoked for a long time, but it's been 20 years. And Anyway, yes, of course I voted for Trump. I'm not stupid. Anyway, yes, I'm a Trump supporter. So if you're here as a patriot, I welcome you. Hey, OG. Yeah, Trump all the way. I knew it. Anyway, yeah, and I have no I'm never gonna pretend I'm anything else than who I am and what I am. And thank you for my 20th year anniversary of quitting smoking. It's a pretty big deal, isn't it? And back then, I never thought I would be able to quit, but I did. And it could be something else that's contributed to my teeth problems, but I don't know, 20 years ago, and my teeth were fine 20 years ago, and then I quit smoking. So I don't know. I think it's really because I grind my teeth. So that's why I have problems with teeth falling out of my head. Anyway, I'm going to be getting my fake teeth on, should be on Wednesday. I have my dentist appointment. That's the day that I drive up north to Saxonburg, which is right outside of Pittsburgh in Butler County, where I'm going to be in a parade. So I have so many exciting things happening, but I have to say today, um, more than I know it's grinding. Anyway, today I'm sitting in the dentist chair, right? And I proposed to the dentist that I could do social media for him, do interviews, teach people about dentistry or whatever, he thinks. I just said it on my way out the door when he gave me this, his proposal that I spend like nearly $5,000 to get my teeth fixed. So I was very worried about that. So this is what I'm saying about prayers, Tom, is that I'm sitting in the dentist chair, and this has been weighing on my mind for the past, couple of weeks since I made this appointment because the dentist is pointing out, rightly so, if I don't take care of my teeth problems and I'm missing a tooth here and a tooth here, these two bottom teeth, he said, it will affect my jaw. It will affect my bone structure. And no matter what you think about me and my face, I'm very happy with my face the way it is. And I would prefer not to hurt my bone structure. So the dentist said that what he could do for me now is to get two fake false teeth. They're made of something called zirconium. Now, I thought zirconium was diamonds, but that's zirconia, and that's something else. Anyway, zirconium is something it's really super strong, and they make teeth out of it now. And you apparently want that as a molar because it's very like because you put many pounds of pressure on your teeth when you grind your teeth when you bite anything. It's your jaw is very very strong. Thank you, Big Lon. And I've been very upset about that. I know I have these problems with my teeth, and I also know it costs a lot of money. Implants cost a lot of money. I did have an implant in this tooth, and it cost me about $6,000, and then it broke. $6,000 for nothing. So that really turned me off to going to the dentist and made me very distrustful and not want to go to the dentist. And I know my best friend goes to Mexico too, and she swears by it. And she's like, "Girl, I'm going to take you to Mexico with me. You need to go to Mexico." And I don't want to do that either because I want a dentist that's like around the corner. Because if you've ever bitten down and had your tooth break off in your mouth, you know what a horrible feeling that is. And you want to get to the dentist pretty fast, and you don't want this dentist to be in Mexico. This one's falling asleep. So I don't want to have to go to Mexico to go to the dentist. Anyway, I finally found a really good dentist, and then he retired and he opened a deli shop. So I've actually been doing things to help him with his deli shop. And I don't know if he put a good word in for me with the new dentist, but he told me that this guy's a great dentist. And I, met with him and I liked him. And so I have no insurance. I don't believe in insurance, and I have no health insurance, and I have no dental insurance. I just I don't believe in insurance, and I don't have it, and I don't use it, and I don't play those games. So anyway, been really super super scared about how much it's going to cost, and how am I going to afford this? And yes, I have money I can break into from my old age. My what's it called, retirement money. Do I want to do that? I'm 60 years old. Kind of scary stuff, right? So I've been praying on this for the last couple of weeks, and I'm sitting. Yeah, they do, Amy. Insurance companies suck. And so I'm sitting in the dentist chair this morning, and I'm just praying to Jesus so hard, and I'm like, please, Jesus, pay this bill, do something, help me, help me. I need to get my teeth fixed. I have to do this. Like, I'm not going to leave here without getting something done, like I have to get my teeth fixed. And so when the dentist walked in, he didn't say anything about working with me or anything, so I didn't know. So it's just that I said something about the cost, and he said, don't worry about it. Like, and I'm like, okay. And I didn't know what he meant, and I just was like, yeah, all right. Oh, and so anyway, he's like, I think you need to have both of these teeth fixed, because if you just have the one side of your jaw, better, and the other is, it's going to be not helpful. You need them both at the same time. It'll make a big difference. I'm like, okay, all right, I'll do it. I'm like, oh. Anyway, all this praying that I did, and then the dentist says to me, I'll work with you. And he said, I have some really good stories that I want to put out there, some interviews. And one of them is with a woman who he said he restored her teeth that she needed. Well, dentist told her that she needed root canals, like a lot of root canals. And she was like, I don't want any root canals. And he told me he was able to use oxygen therapy, and she didn't need any root canals. So I love that, and I want to know more about that. He told me about another patient who was a veteran who lost all his teeth due to Agent Orange poisoning, and that this dentist was able to restore all his teeth and just give him back his dignity. What a great story, right? So anyway, these are the people I'm going to be working with soon, and doing stories about this, because I think it's so important that we learn that actually there are new ways of taking care of your teeth. Now, this is something else that I prayed for. I almost want to cry. That makes me so happy. Is that so? The old way of doing dentistry, they call it drill, fill, and bill, where they would just go, drill into your teeth, put some kind of silver amalgam or whatever in, and bill you a lot of money. And so we're all walking around with kind of trauma to our teeth, because they weren't looking at them like what teeth really are, which is basically they're crystals in your mouth. And every time you lose a tooth, you're literally losing a part of you that is so important. I don't ever want to have a root canal. I don't ever want to do anything very invasive. And losing 3 of my teeth, they yanked out of my head, especially this one really hurt me. This, like, I've never smiled and been like worried about my smile, and I know that that is a problem for people with bad teeth. And I never had this problem before, and suddenly I've got a bad side. I'm like, and I look like a witch, and I hate it. So oh, I'm so sorry, Cameron. Good luck with that. Anyway, I've really been suffering losing this tooth more than ever. These 2 teeth were a huge loss to me too, but this is way too close to the front, and I was like, oh. So anyway, this dentist is taking care of me now. And I'm basically working for it. So doing what I do best and what I love the most. And I think it's just so cool that we'll be all learning together about holistic dentistry, because I think that's the dentistry of the future. I think we all have to learn about it. Yes, praise the Lord indeed, Amy. So, like I said, I spent this whole whole appointment praying and praying and praying. Every time they turn their backs, I'm like, "Dear Jesus, do something, help me out here." And when the dentist was like, "It's fine, we got you." I looked at him and I said, "Can I hug you? Because I need to hug you." And he's like, "Yes, Dr. Andy." So get ready to meet Dr. Andy, who's going to take really good care of my teeth. And if you live in the Fort Lauderdale area, you're going to have to go see Dr. Andy too. Holistic dentistry. It's so exciting for me because my dental problems have really, I've noticed what's happened to me is that every time someone important to me dies, I lose a tooth. And the first one was my mom died, and then this, or no, I think it was my grandmother who died, and I lost this tooth. And then when my husband died, I lost this tooth. I can't remember which side. Anyway, and then when my dog died, I lost this tooth. So, but yeah, you're right, Darla. God really does work in mysterious ways, and I really needed help. So thank you, Kitty. But my teeth really need help. You guys love these teeth, and you love my smile, and in general, that's always the compliment I get. And people will say that my teeth look fake. I know they're great big horse teeth, but that's okay because that's lucky. People with the big teeth are lucky. This is what I've heard my whole life. Anyway, I don't know. I've always felt very blessed for the teeth that the Lord gave me. And when they started falling out, it near about broke my heart. So, aw, thank you, Amy. I just want to go back to my former glory of having teeth. These three teeth that have been missing. So I'm going to get them back. So now when the people say that it looks like my teeth are fake, I'm going to pop them out and go, yes, they are. That'll be so much fun. How do you keep the faith in God if it is not delivered? You know what, Tom? I haven't had any of my wishes and my prayers not be delivered. Maybe the little things that I thought I wanted and I didn't really need them, maybe those things go unanswered. I just can't say that I've ever been disappointed in God. I can't say that I've ever asked for something major and not gotten exactly what I hoped for. Hello, Atlantic City, New Jersey. We love New Jersey. But you have to just keep trusting. And the more that you trust, the more you'll see that. I got to put this dog down. Holy smokes. Oh, my arm's falling asleep. Um, sometimes when you're like, well, I need, I want money or something like that. I don't pray like that. I have found that you have to pray very particularly. You have to really need and want what you're asking for. Between a woman and her dog, a silent dialogue is woven where trust speaks louder than words. Well, that's so true. Dogs can't talk, so there's that. Our ways are not always God's ways. Keep trusting. And Darla has a really good point here. And she especially has to keep the faith when she has had a lot of sad, sad things happen in her life. And if you don't mind me saying, Darla, you have been so strong throughout it all. And she's already lost one child. And now her remaining son is having a lot of problems with his heart. And I see this woman just trusting in God, even when the doctors are like, your son is in congestive heart failure right now. And Darla doesn't just give it up. She really searches and she asks for help. And every time she does, Bobby gets better. So if Bobby didn't get better, I also think that Darla would find a way to make peace with that too, because it would be God's will. So, hi Duncan, good to see you. You haven't been on in a while. Without God, I do not know where I would be. And Darla's also gone through issues with her health and when she was younger. So I think she's a real force of nature, that Darla. It takes a big heart to earn a dog's trust. Often that heart can be seen in the eyes of the woman holding the leash. Well, there's a pretty good observations there, Amistan. Actually, these dogs that I am with right now, these little two cuties, I'm just dog sitting them, and I do feel though like they are my dogs. And I've told the owners that, the greatest thing about being a dog sitter now is that I don't have to worry about my dogs. It's as if I get to spend my special time with them, and then I move along with the rest of my life, knowing that these dogs are with their people and they're very safe. So then then they'll call me back, Jill, we need you to babysit the dogs for a week. And it just makes me so happy. So having these little dogs in my life, you guys want to go out, don't you? Well, you're not going till I'm done with my show. Anyway, yeah, it's been a real blessing in my life. So also talking about your prayers being answered or not. Um, was it 2 years ago where calm down, boys. 2 years ago where my little dog Muffin was 16 years old and she was not doing well. We rebuke all mental ill health and other ailments in the mighty name of Jesus. We command healing in his name. Thank you, Duncan. That is great. I love to say that out loud. Anyway, I was losing Muffin, and I was very upset about this, obviously. So I asked God for some guidance and, what am I going to do? And he told me that he would save her, or he would if I asked him, he would save her. And that made me feel really good. All I have to do is ask. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. And I didn't really understand what he was saying at the time. But he said, if all you have to do is ask and I will save her. But no, you can't keep doing this forever. But I will, you know, do what you ask, as he always does. Hi, Catherine. And I knew that I couldn't keep her forever, but he told me too that he would bless me, when it was time to give her up. So I did understand what he was saying, didn't want to, but anyway. So she went through a lot of more health issues, and with my daughter, the two of us kept, begging for more time. And every time we did, he would give her more time. And then we got to the point where we didn't want to ask anymore because it didn't seem fair to her. And she kind of let us know that she was ready to go. Wesley, is the cost of living pretty good there in Florida, at least compared to the rest of the country? I don't know, Wesley. I don't live in the rest of the country. All I can say is that the Lord provides for me. So I'm probably not the best person to ask about cost of living questions because I don't live like other people. I really have a different way of living, and it's not the same. It's just not. I don't know. I can't tell you. All I can say is it doesn't seem more expensive or less expensive than when I travel up north. It seems like gas is more expensive up north than it is down here. I will say that. But gas has been going down. I think really good things are going to happen, and I trust President Trump. I think that he is doing a great job, and I've noticed that a lot of people more than ever now seem to hate him a lot. So you'll never find me hating on President Trump, though. I will never forget what that man has done for our country and how he continues to fight for us every single day. And the truth is coming out, especially the truth about COVID, as when Tulsi left, she dropped some bombshells about Dr. Fauci. And, back then I knew that the whole thing was a hoax, and I didn't get any shots, and I didn't get to take any kind of medicine for a virus that I thought was really a way of stealing an election. Anyway, We'll find out all about that soon. So you have to realize you could never trust any of these people. Um, yeah. Oh, Darla. Yeah, Darla will kick you off. You don't want to get her mad. Just be a normal person, right? Anyway, thank you, Amy. I love you. Almost done. Just like give it up with the dog stuff, okay? We all know this. I try to be funny. You know why? Because I think that laughter and I think that having a good sense of humor is going to get you through anything. That's another reason why I love President Trump. You want to talk about a sense of humor? Man, is one of the funniest men I have ever seen in my life. I think he is hilarious. I think his sense of humor is amazing, and he can take a very tense moment and turn it into a moment of laughter. He's good at that. He does it just naturally because that's who he is. The COVID shots cause heart failure. That's right. And Darla knows that because her son Bobby is struggling with a lot of heart problems right now. You guys, stop it with your. I'm gonna pick you up. Here, I had to pick up the slowest one. Yeah, that was you. You're so cute. Anyway, now I'm not gonna let you guys fight around me. Anyway, we are finding out. Oh, look, Daisy thinks I'm ugly. Well, poor Daisy. I know. They got kisses. He's like, don't you call my friend ugly. It's okay, Daisy. We understand that you're jealous. It's all right. You can be jealous. But when you do things like that, it shows everybody that you're jealous. And that's not a good look. Anyway, all the truth is starting to come out. Oh, do you hear that noise, that scratching noise? That's about this. We're always playing fetch over here, having a great time. Tom says the funniest person I ever seen is Trump and Jennifer Lawrence. I think Trump and Whoopi Goldberg, they're pretty funny. Trump and what's the other one? Rosie O'Donnell. He hates her too. It's pretty funny. Yes, what is done in secret always comes to light. It's so true, Amy. So yeah. And that's something else that right here on the beach report. I don't have any skeletons in my closet other than what? I was divorced once. Between the wind, the waves, and the sand, a woman, oh, with you with the dog thing. Come on, stop it already. Nobody cares. Now you're just trying to be pithy. Anyway, yeah, so all the truth is coming to light, and I've been a big truth teller my whole life. That's because my whole life is a lie, and I was brought into this world as an unplanned pregnancy and got adopted. So this is Mochi. Mochi. Only have my own names for him. It's so hard for me to remember if these two dogs have the same kind of name, Mochi and Mocha. So I call this one Poopy, and I call the other one. I don't want to tell you what I call the other one. Wow. Okay. Well, you can find the words. They've been finding words for my beauty all night. Some of them are very nice either. Anyway, people hate happy people. It's kind of funny. Anyway, yeah, I can't tell you because I forgot what it is. That's all. Poopy's the only one I remember. Right, Poopy? Poopy. He's like, don't call me that. Anyhow, I wanted to read a little bit to you from the Bible. Please pray for the UK. We will have a new prime minister by September. It's going to be a rough road ahead. I pray that they find your wisdom, Lord. Amen. Duncan, thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, Keir Starmer out. Wow, huh? So he's resigning. So it's time. It's time that the British people took back their country. So you're so sweet, you guys. All right, I'm going to read to you from my favorite book here, the Bible, because I want you to remember some of these things. Where's the most expensive houses in the Fort Lauderdale area? I'm in one of those areas. I don't know. There's lots of really expensive houses around here. I can't even begin to. The whole place, anything on the intercoastal. Just get a boat, drive down the intercoastal, and you'll see some amazing homes. Okay. I'm just going to do one of these. Just find a Bible verse and read it to you. I'm going to need some light though. Okay. Yeah, this isn't speaking to me. Just a minute. Thank you, Darla. I love to read from the Bible too. Okay, here we go. The parable of the two sons. This is Matthew 28. What do you think? There was a man who had two sons. He went to the first and said, "Son, go and work today in the vineyard." "I will not," he answered. But later he changed his mind and he went. Then the father went to the other son and said the same thing. He answered, "I will, sir." But he did not go. Which of the two did what his father wanted? "The first," they answered. Jesus said to them, "I tell you the truth. The tax collectors and the prostitutes are entering the kingdom of God ahead of you. For John came to you to show you the way of righteousness, and you did not believe him. But the tax collectors and the prostitutes did. And even after you saw this, you did not repent and believe him." Wow, somebody's triggered. Charlie, get rid of the triggered person. Thank you, Duncan. Thank you. The parable of the tenants. Listen to another parable. There was a landowner who planted a vineyard. He put a wall around it, dug a wine press in it, and built a watchtower. When he rented the vineyard to some farmers and went away on a journey, then he rented the vineyard to some farmers and went away on a journey. Dogs, stop it. What are you barking at? Get over here. Here, this is how I'll stop them. Let's go outside. Run right over. Yes, how to trick dogs. I'm good at it. I know. Sorry, guys. The tenant seized his servants. They beat one, killed another, and stoned a third. Then he sent other servants to them, more than the first time, and the tenants treated them the same way. Last of all, he sent his son to them. "They will respect my son," he said. But when the tenants saw the son, they said to each other, "This is the heir. Come, let's kill him and take his inheritance." So they took him and threw him out of the vineyard and killed him. Therefore, when the owner of the vineyard comes, what will he do to those tenants? "He will bring those wretches to a wretched end," they replied, "and he will rent the vineyard to other tenants, who will give him his share of the crop at harvest time." Hi, Sherry. Jesus said to them, Have you never read in the scriptures, the stone the builders rejected has been the capstone? The Lord has done this, and it is marvelous in our eyes." Therefore, I tell you that the kingdom of God will be taken away from you and given to a people who will produce its fruit. He who falls on this stone will be broken to pieces, but he on whom it falls will be crushed. When the chief priests and the Pharisees heard Jesus' parables, they knew he was talking about them. They looked for a way to arrest him, but they were afraid of the crowd because the people held that he was a prophet. Yep, they were pretty mean to Jesus, weren't they? Mind you of other people we know? I'll do one more parable, the parable of the wedding banquet. Jesus spoke to them again in parable, saying, "The kingdom of heaven is like a king who prepared a wedding banquet for his son. He sent his servants to those who had been invited to the banquet to tell them to come, but they refused to come. Then he sent some more servants and said, 'Tell those who have been invited that I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and fattened cattle have been butchered, and everything is ready. Come to the wedding banquet.' But they paid no attention and went off, one to his field, another to his business. The rest seized his servants, mistreated them, and killed them. The king was enraged. He sent his army and destroyed those murderers and burned their city. Then he said to his servants, 'The wedding banquet is ready, but those I invited did not deserve to come. Go to the street corners and invite the banquet to anyone you find.' So the servants went out to the streets and gathered all the people they could find, both good and bad, and the wedding hall was filled with guests. But when the king came in to see the guests, he noticed a man there who was not wearing wedding clothes. 'Friend,' he said, 'how did you get in here without wedding clothes?' The man was speechless. Then the king told the attendants, 'Tie him hand and foot and throw him outside into the darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are invited, but few are chosen.'" Hi, Eleanor. Happy Tuesday to you too. All right. Now, here's something I really wanted to do. I want to play a song for you that my friend Diane has published herself, has written herself and published. And I just have to find it for you because I think it's the greatest ever, and she is being so blessed. Hold on, let me find Diane's song. And the song is called Fearless. Oh, you guys, stop it. Okay, tell me if you can hear this. My goodness, I can't even hear it. Well, where the heck is it? Wait, she sent it to me. Hang on. Thank you, Eleanor. Okay, let me see if I can play this one. Looks like I am having a problem with my. Wait a minute. No, I don't want Apple Music. I know I was able to play it before. Okay, now I'm finding it on Spotify. Wow. Not so easy. I played it so easy when she first sent it to me, and I was in love with it, and now I'm like, can't even pull it up. Hello, Dr. Mantis. Hey, TC, how you doing? Catherine says, I saw something a while ago on Facebook that posted a picture of her and Marion. I did not know that they were friends again. Oh, they sure are, Catherine. Yeah. Yeah. You guys want to talk about that? Most people don't know who these people are. I'll just say this. Some people you just need to stay away from. I'm going to stay away from all of them, Catherine. I don't want anything to do with any of those people ever again. The name of the track. Okay, so it's called Fearless. That's the name of the track. And yeah, I'm not able to call it up. I've had some issues lately with my phone. Wait, I think I found it. And it's not playing. It says it's on YouTube as well. I'm trying one more way to pull it up. It's not working. Sorry, guys. I don't know why. Oh well. Oh well. These things happen, technical difficulties. So yeah, Sherry, unfriend all of them, honestly. These people are not worth any of our time. So yeah, we're just gonna stay away from bad people from now on. That's all. So I will do that, Duncan. You guys have to hear this song because it is really really great. Yeah, sometimes things are just not cooperating. It happens anyway. Diane is she is the lead singer of a great band around here called On the Rocks, and you guys have seen me cover her band shows only a couple times because I basically just discovered them. They are, I think I saw them first in Lauderdale by the Sea and just fell in love with them. And they saw me filming in the audience, and we were like, look, I always make friends with my musicians that way. They see me filming, and then next thing I know, we're like, we gotta hang, we gotta get together. Some people are energy vampires, Dr. Mantis. You're so right. Okay, that's good, Duncan. I will put it in the I'll find a way to put it out there. Don't worry. Or maybe my next show I'll start with that. I just have to get it up. Anyway, you will love it. It's such a great song. And it just feels like it speaks to me. Anyway, yeah, we'll try that out. So if you want to hear a song now, I can sing whatever you guys want. I hate when the chat changes my rating. I wrote losers and chat changed it to lovers. I know that happens too. It's like they're using AI to mess with us in every way they possibly can, right? It is it's tough to be a human in this world lately. So thank you, Andy. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Yeah, I'm singing Amazing Grace because that's how I feel today. I feel like I witnessed Amazing Grace this morning. I can't tell you guys how happy I am that I know my teeth are going to get fixed, and that I'll be able to help my dentist and he'll be able to help me, and it's all going to work out. You know, everything works out for the best, I think, when you expect it to. And when you expect it to not work out, it usually doesn't work out. So that's why you have to be positive. That's why you always have to have faith. I think that faith is one of the most important things, most valuable things that a person can have. I know. I love Amazing Grace. Thank you, Jesus, for this, for you, this precious lady, you, Amy. I love you too. You guys are wonderful. So I'm going to say ciao for now. I'm going to try to come back in the morning. I know mornings have been rough for me lately. And this morning I went to the dentist and I was so nervous about it, but I had my prayers. They were all answered. So, yes, things are going to work out. And actually, in 1 week from now, I will be driving up north, or I will be in a parade, and hopefully, I'll have all my new teeth. So, I'm really looking forward to that working out. All right, you guys. So thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I'm sorry we couldn't see more of that sunset because it looked really amazing, but it's all over now. It's pretty dark out there. Of course, I remember you, Melody. I'm glad you're back, but I'm not going to be on much longer. Recommend The River by Brian Dirksen. Beautiful song. Thank you, Duncan. Can you put a link to that in the comments? Not now because we can't see them now, but when the show is over, I would love it if you would put a link to that song too. Oh, yeah, we all need to share the beautiful music. And you know, in the Beach Report, we love good music. So long, farewell, all beaters and goodbye. I hate to go and leave this pretty side. Do 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 do. So long, farewell, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen. I'd like to stay and taste my first champagne. Yes, no. Hey, there's Benny. Hi, Benny. Oh my gosh, Benny comes on now. I'm leaving, Benny. Dang. Oh my gosh, it was a crazy day. I'm glad I'm home. Wow. It's nice to see you on the Beach Report, Benny. It's nice to see a lot of my English chaps on the Beach Report tonight. This is really great. And I just do want to say something to all of you living in the UK that we are praying for you. And we hope that the removal or the Keir Starmer stepping down really does help your country. I know you've been invaded, you've been treated so badly. I've been researching the Asian grooming gang thing for more than 10 years. I know what's going on there. It is heartbreaking and horrible. And you guys, I have no words for what's happened to England, but I do hope that you can make lemonade out of the lemons. That's all. Hi, Shannon. Good to see you. I love you too. God the Father and Son Jesus bless us all. And oh, may God the Father and Son Jesus put his arms around us all. Thank you. Thank you, Shannon. So good to see you and your wonderful words. Oh, look, and here we have a Muslim saying disgusting things. That's what the Muslim men do. And that's why we should not be putting up with Muslims in America or England because they do not share our our morals or our belief systems. So, see, I want to show you what this Muslim is saying to me. This is how Muslims treat people. This is wrong. You shouldn't talk like that to women you don't know. And I'm a widow and I don't want to have sex with anyone, especially not you. So please leave me alone and understand that you're treating women this way is evil. And I don't want you in my country or in England because it's been terrible what you've done to women there too, or Germany or Sweden. Bunch of countries been taken over by these savages. and I've about had enough of it. So sorry, I'm going to just say what I believe about that. I don't think that Muslims are, especially Muslim men. Muslim women, I don't know. They have to hide themselves from the men because the men are so awful. So, what does that say to you, Mr. Muslim man, talking about sex all the time? You know, have respect for women. Um, a country that doesn't respect women is not a good country. That's what I think about it. And I say what I think. From The Sound of Music. That's right. That's right. One of my all time favorite shows. Yes, that's a good reference, Duncan. I can sing Sound of Music songs to you. Here's my favorite Sound of Music song. What will this day be like? I wonder. What will my future be? I wonder. It could be so exciting to be out in the world, to be free. My heart should be wildly rejoicing. Oh, what's the matter with me? I've always longed for adventure, to do things I never dared. Now here I'm facing adventure. Then why am I so scared? A captain with 7 children, with no fearsome about that. Oh, I must stop these doubts, all these worries. If I don't, I just know I'll turn back. I must dream of the things I am seeking. I'm seeking the courage I lack. The courage to serve them with reliance, to make my mistakes without defiance, show them I'm worthy, and while I show them, I'll show me. So let them bring on all their troubles. I'll do better than my best. I have confidence they'll put me to the test. Besides what you see, I have confidence in me. Strength doesn't lie in numbers. Strength doesn't lie in wealth. Strength lies in nights of peaceful slumbers. When you wake up, you idiot. It can be all I trust, I give my heart to. All I trust becomes my own. I have confidence in confidence alone. Besides what you see, I have confidence in me. Somehow I will impress them. I will be firm but kind. And all those children, heaven bless them, they will look up to me and mind me with each step. I am more certain I'll do better than my best. I have confidence they'll put me to the test. Besides what you see, I have confidence in me. I have confidence in sunshine. I have confidence in rain. I have confidence that spring will come again. Besides what you see, I have confidence in me. Why is that one of my favorite songs? Because it gives me confidence. Because one of the best things that you can have is confidence in yourself. I rebuke all the demons from the channel and pray for protection in the name of Jesus. Thank you so much, Duncan. I do really appreciate that. Because you can see the demons, they're all around. Trying to trip me up, trying to make me feel badly, trying to make me think I'm ugly. But I'm not. I'm a child of God, and they can never make me think any of these horrible things. Isn't it funny how some people are so apt to think the worst of themselves when other people say these things to them? Don't do it. When you know it's not true, don't ever let them get you down. Don't let anyone tell you anything horrible about yourself that's not true, because you have to realize that the words are coming from, quite frankly, demons. When somebody comes on my show and tells me how horrible, fat, and ugly, and hideous I look, then I'm like, you must be a demon. It doesn't make me think, oh no, I must be horrible and fat and hideous and ugly. No, I never think that. I think you must be a demon. They failed 2,000 years ago and they are still losing now. Duncan, so true. So true. So don't let the demons get you down because they don't know anything. Yeah, I thought you wrote F-U-C-K demons. That's how I feel. Trump is definitely making America great again. He's making the whole world great again, actually. And I'm very proud of him. And I voted for this. So if you didn't, you're welcome to leave. But this is what I think. And it's my party, and I'll love Trump if I want to. Love my country if I want to. Be MAGA if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Hello, hello, Nicole. Anyway, I'm just getting ready to say goodnight. And then everybody keeps coming on saying hi, and I'm like, hi, hi, hi. I know, Catherine. You know, I am so sick of people just turning on President Trump, and I don't understand. I don't understand how you can watch a man literally give up everything in his life to be president of this great country and deal with all the stuff he's dealt with. That's an amazing person. And I am not going to withdraw my support for him under any circumstances because I think that he's definitely doing the best he can for this country. And I thank him. And I think you will see in the next few weeks just exactly how he's making America great again. I know, we feel like Lucy with the football sometimes, but I really do believe that our time is coming. So, and you know, you can make the time come if you have positive thoughts about it. Those of you who like to think, well, that'll never happen, everything is bad, and Shannon has heaven dreams, all sweet beach woman. We love Trump, we love Trump. Exactly. So, oh, thank you, Duncan. I wish you a good night too. Sherry's still here, not leaving till Jill leaves. I know we're always having fun, right, Sherry? I love you, girl. Anyway, yeah, let me tell you one thing quick before I go. On Facebook, I have a viral post going on. And why is it going viral? For the funniest reason. So when I was in Port Charlotte, Punta Gorda with my friends, and we were just walking like near Charlotte Harbor. And you know, when they have something written there and it's interesting, like history or whatever interesting points about the area, I love to read that to you guys. So I start reading this plaque, and several times I use the term Gulf of America. That has triggered them so hard. Oh my gosh, that's the reason why the post is going viral, because I keep saying Gulf of America, and people are like losing their minds over me saying Gulf of America, and it's turned into this whole political thing. And there's nothing political about it other than I say Gulf of America several times because that's what it's called now. Yeah, get over it. Anyway, I think it's pretty funny. You never know, you never know. All right, you guys, now I have the hiccups, so I really do have to go because I don't need to do my show while I have the hiccups. All of a sudden, I'm like, what's happening here? Anyway, I want you all to have a wonderful rest of your evening. I will try to see you in the morning. But one thing I will say to you before I go is totally reliable, ultimate MAGA president, or Trump for short. I know, Duncan. I do want everybody to say prayers for your country, and we hope that you can have somebody like Trump take over for Keir Starmer and make England great again. That's what I hope for you. All right, you guys, I'm going to say ciao for now. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we'll see you on tomorrow's Beach Report.